Pirate fans, good evening. My name is Matt Semenza. I had an opportunity to play linebacker for the Pirates in the mid 90s. I'm really excited about an upcoming show that's going to air each and every Wednesday throughout the fall. I'm excited to team up here with Jay Sonnhalter, a great pirate, and the show will be called Sonny and Semenza. And what Jay and I are going to do is, we're going to take a look around the country each and every week. We're going to pick the top 4 to 5 games, and we're going to preview the game. And we're also going to, talk about the point spreads as well. So we're going to take a step away from East Carolina for a big part of the show and really focus on games around the country. And then also take a deep dive into the East Carolina game each and every week. So really excited. Let me bring in here Jay Sonnhalter. Jay, I'm really excited to team up with you this fall.
Matt, can't wait. So excited to go over all the biggest games in the country, and we can make our picks. And then the good thing about it is the next week we can see if we were right or wrong, and and then move on to the next week. So can't wait to get started and really look forward to working with you.
Yeah, no doubt, Jay. And just some of the games that we're going to preview this week, just to kind of give a sneak peek. We're going to take a look at Ohio State, Notre Dame. We're going to take a look at Georgia, Oregon, Utah, Florida. Obviously, the East Carolina NC State game as well, and then the final game would be Cincinnati, Arkansas. So really good slate of games, Jay. I think for week 1. Certainly no shortage of good games to talk about.
Well, the best thing is college football is back, and I just can't wait for kickoff to start this Thursday night. Even though we had week 0, week 1 will be a lot of great games, and I can't wait to see some of the in-state matchups with ECU versus NC State, and also Appalachian State hosting North Carolina. Those will be 2 of the ones that we'll talk about, and then also we've got some big ones with Georgia, Oregon, as well as the biggest Ohio State and Notre Dame as well.
Yeah, no doubt. And, Jay, just really quickly, since you mentioned week 0, certainly wasn't a great slate of games yesterday by any stretch of the imagination, but was there anything that jumped out at you? Any winners that kind of jumped out at you yesterday?
Well, I think the biggest one everyone's talking about is North Carolina and kind of how they had some struggles for 3 quarters, but I'll tell you, they have a lot of talent. And, you look at that score, you say 3 quarters, they should have blown out FAMU, but they've got a quarterback that's going to be a prospect here, and they've got some young players. If they get it together, they've got a lot of talent, and that'll be a really interesting game going on the road, going to Appalachian State next week, who hasn't played. So I do think that's an advantage for North Carolina having that week 0 experience.
Yeah, no doubt, Jay. I mean, that was definitely an interesting game to watch. I thought North Carolina was pretty shaky defensively there early in the game. And, it's funny, Jay, like having played and having watched football for so many years, I used to really react to the first game of the season. And now, as you know, Jay, better than anyone, I mean, the biggest improvement teams make is from week 1 to week 2, typically. And I expect North Carolina to be a lot sharper next week at App. And like you mentioned, it's App's first game, so it's gonna be an interesting matchup to watch.
Yeah, and Drake May really impressed me, and Appalachian State has a winning pedigree, but I'll tell you that experience from already having a game, I think will benefit North Carolina, the young players, very much. So that'll be a great one. All day we'll be watching football, so can't wait to see it. And then Sunday LSU, Florida State, and then Monday Georgia Tech, Clemson too. So it's gonna be a great weekend.
No doubt, Jay. Well, I'm really looking forward to working with you. I think we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna make a lot of some good picks and probably some not so good, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm certainly looking forward to it.
Well, we're gonna have a lot of great picks, and if we don't make good picks, we won't talk about those the next week. So we'll go undefeated. But yeah, it's going to be great to break down the games, and then we can track our progress on our picks. So I'm sure we'll agree on most, may have a couple disagreements, but we'll see how they turn out. We'll talk about the following week on the next episode.
Sounds like a plan, brother. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir.
Pirate Nation, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Sports Objective. And Jay, you have a great night, and we'll catch up soon.
Can't wait, buddy.